this, I believe. I mean, I feel like I'm going to be killing, I'm going to be grabbing their Undying. So, we're level! Boom, boom, boom! Now, come to my side of the field! So, both of them are leveled. And now it should be, so, we go back. You come to my side. And one Ashe is dead. So, one Ashe is dead. We buff up our field. And we, I mean, it's starting to look good. This is not how I planned things, but it's working. Hello everyone, Gomez here for the LAN Up channel with another deck for you today. This one, the double Viego deck, whereby obviously this was like day one using these cards, and my first thought was I want to make a spooky Viego deck whereby we are making multiple copies of him using Rekindler and then using Harrowing to then bring back more copies. Obviously you can use Chronicler on top of Rekindler to get more copies, and that's basically where this whole concept is going in here, is we're trying to get more copies because once he levels up, which when there's multiple of him on the board, it's easier for it to do because you're getting double of the mists every single time when somebody dies on your side of the field, and if they're buffing them up nicely, then boom, you can hit his level up, and then that means you're stealing cards from your opponent or killing their champions on multiple occasions, and that is just glorious in this deck. So a couple of key points in here is obviously we're running Mask Mother. We are running Treasure Seeker as well from Shurima, just because that gives you a 5/2 ephemeral, meaning that that's like 5 damage instantly going into his 20. As we've also got Scourge in there, which can be Mask Mother to give you 5 attack going into Viego, but then also keeping that lifesteal unit as a 7/7 within Mask Mother. There are definitely changes that can be made to this deck. This is nowhere near a refined list. This is just the list that first came to my head when putting this together, although I do think that this could be actually a really nice list if it gets refined down, bearing in mind that with the stats that Viego gets every single time that he sees one of those encroaching mists, Atrocity is a devastating finisher. It's not a finisher that I choose to go for because obviously it's a bit of a cheap one, but it has to be put in this deck to be explored to make it a little bit more competitive, because it's kind of like Nasus in that effect where every single time you're just getting plus stats going into the Atrocity. I do believe at some point this deck might be nerfed. I feel like Encroaching Shadow might get nerfed so it doesn't give health anymore, it just gives attack, but at the moment it's a devastating thing, and yeah, I feel you should check this deck out just to give it a go and potentially refine it. But let me know what you think down in the comment section down below, as well as if you run this deck, please let me know how it goes for you down in the comment section down below. Obviously, shameless plug time, Twitch, Twitter and Instagram. All the games that you're going to be seeing were streamed live on the night when I first got my hands on the cards and started exploring with them. So please let me know what you think, or if you want to head over there and say that, hey, I came over from YouTube. I honestly love that. I love conversing with my chat, so if you want to join the action live, please feel free to. There's also the Discord link down below. If you've got any new deck ideas of your own, I'd love to hear them, and potentially I might make a video on them. So if you let me know down in that Discord if you want to join that. But honestly, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy what you see, why not consider hitting that subscribe button and help me get towards my 5,000 followers / subscribers by the end of the year, which is my personal goal. Anyway, let's not ruin your time anymore. Let's just get in and see how this deck did in a couple of matchups. I mean, yeah, again, this is actually a really good deck idea, and I actually did build a Dragons version as well, because I do think that he will be good in Dragons. It's just that I wanted to try him out on his own first. But I do honestly think that they've got a really good deck here that I'm going to be up against, and because it's got more reactivity in single combats and concerted strike, and there's actually some really good stuff that this deck can perform. So that's the reason why I kind of do want to play this, but at the same time I really want to do a singular Viego deck as well. We can steal their big dragons. That's what I need to tell myself. When this all ends, we'll steal their big dragons and we'll be fine. So throw this down. This gives us a 5 attack ephemeral. Ooh. Okay. So I could Mask Mother, but I kind of want to wait on the Mask Mother front until we get to the point of okay. Bearing in mind I do have a Vengeance. More than culpable, filthy world. Okay. They are nothing. Sure, Vengeance. I expect single combat. I mean, I expect single combat or not. Okay. Now, I could Viego with the idea of knowing that I've got Rite of Calling. I mean, as I just top deck another Viego, of course this happens. I do this for her. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I expect you to die, Mr. Bond. Ooh. Okay. So, might as well try to give my one a buff. So by doing this, my Viego is slightly more buff than yours. Okay. Now I might as well get the attack in, because he only works off of allies dying, so like it doesn't matter to me. Like it's not like they can, like, it's not a slay mechanic, so he doesn't get like the thing from, like, he has to kill his own stuff. Just like I have to kill my own stuff, he has to kill his own stuff. Oh, that's gonna die. That's gonna die. Do I do I throw this down? Just to... Oh, but then... I'm killing it! He's not killing... I guess it is his own ally dying. Ignore me. So... I could throw down this with Mask Mother. It's not a bad move. I could also just go for straight up draw. But I feel like I want to go with this with Mask Mother. Throw down this, throw down Mask Mother. It's a big plus. It's a big plus to my man. I'm expecting to see the, what's his face one come down right now. The 2-cost dragon to kill Dragon Chow. Like, yep, and then it's gonna get so buff. That's such a good move. So buff from such like a little altercation coming in. Okay. I'm still in an okay spot, he says. Are we both just trying to level Viego? Is that what we've become? Is this just become who can level him first? Okay. I see your challenge. And I raise you. Okay, how close are we? So we are up to the point. Okay, we're up to the point of 10. Oh no! Okay. Well played. Okay. We're up to the point of 10. So, there's any point going forward with you as well. I guess we could Mask Mother as well. At this moment in time, the only thing that trades with Mask Mother is this. So, like, I'm willing to do it for what I'm gonna say is the greater good, because like it's gonna force them to have to trade off if they wanted to trade with this. It trades, so that's fine. He says. So boom, it's going in. I can and if I level mine, if my one levels, I start stealing. So, because he only needs that, so all I technically need to do is play this card. I mean, a single combat to kill, like, if they single combated my Viego right now, I mean, it wouldn't feel good. That's to say the least. Okay. Yeah. If they single combat my Viego right now, it's not gonna feel good. So, I have hope. I have hope! Now, come to me! You come to me now! Okay, you belong to me now, so give him to me. Give him to me, come on. Start of the round. You belong to me now, give me this dragon. So, they get the buffs in. I mean, oh my god, it was actually their champion! I thought it was actually going to be this dragon, but their champion got the buff. So, their Viego just went to the graveyard. So, I've just sent your Viego to the graveyard. How do you wish to respond? Because, yeah, it's good times for me. Let's go throw this down. I'm guessing, like, Concerted Strike. There's so many good moves they could have that does actually scare me. But at the same point, at least my one's leveled. Okay. My champion is leveled, and therefore, I have all the advantage, he says. He says hopingly. Okay. So, I feel like what I want to do here is I'm going to sacrifice you over here, throw this here. I mean, I do want to throw this here and this here. Because I will be getting that. Like, the way that I need to look at this is that I get the strongest one. Whoa! That's fine. It could be a lot worse. So, I end up getting the strongest one. So, they do get the level up on Shyvana, which is scary, because now every single time that she does attack forward, they will be getting those strike moves that are going to be problems. I can already foresee the problems that are going to be coming my way. Okay. I guess we get rid of the smaller one. Okay. Come. So, you're going to be coming over to my side. I made sure I've got room for you. Don't worry about it. So, you come over here. Good. Welcome to the winning side. Welcome to the winning side. Hopefully, maybe one day. Now, I just need to kill somebody on my side of the field. And that means that we get the buff. Or I could even wait until I go forward and then claim my buff. So... Okay, do I want to be throwing you out as well? I do feel like this is... I'm going to leave you out of this, actually, because... I don't know. I've got scared now. I've got scared. So I'll just go forward. I'll just go forward with everything. They do get some good trades. They do get some good trades, but I'm willing to accept them. Concerted strike. Ooh, no, just a bubble. They keep wanting to deny my heals. It's fine. I don't need heals where I'm going. Trading off their own one there. On the plus side, I can still get a Vile Feast out, and I can actually still use Vile Feast on top of this just to pop this so Shyvana does die. So, I feel like we pop this shield with this. Pop the shield. Give ourselves buffs. You come over to me. You belong in my world now. Okay, that's fine. I mean, that is absolutely fine to me. I will take that extra bit. Thank you. And that now kills their Shyvana. Which now means that this should be coming over to my side of the playing field. Which I'm massively looking forward to. I'm not gonna lie, we could actually just kill their backbencher. Because, like, he has been giving them buffs. Like, and I guess my health can take 2. Haha! I'm forcing you to kill your own people! Admittedly, I am losing at Viego, but I've got other ways that if this one dies, I have other ways of making them, so it's not actually a problem. What's his flip text? So Viego's flip text is each round, like start of the round, like whenever somebody dies, make the coach miss. Start round, steal the strongest enemy this round. If it's a champion, kill it instead. So basically, it literally just becomes like that your stuff belongs to me. It is the epitome of you now belong to me now. So come to me. Join the glorious army! I mean, and if Viego dies, we can make more copies of him, so it's perfectly fine. So, come to me! I mean, so we steal the strongest. So, it's only for the round, because he doesn't say for the... Okay, now it says this round. Steal the strongest one this round. I thought it was literally continuously you stole them, but fair enough then. So, I do want to kill this. I want this to die, because then You're the one I want. Okay. We're going to be a-okay. Do not worry. We're going to be a-okay. I don't know why I got the buff then, because it's just the first time so it's the first time a unit dies, whereas in his first form it's the first time an ally dies. So there is actually quite a significant buff to him. In all honesty. Okay. I can wait. I should have probably killed you, so that I don't keep. Because did I use glimpse last turn? If I used glimpse, I definitely should have used glimpse on the one that, like, I mean, I can use Riot Calling on you though. So Obviously, I'll wait until I do my attack first, but I can use Riot Calling, which is not too bad. Do I want to... Or do I want to use Riot Calling this turn so that... Do I want to use Riot Calling this turn so that I get the buff coming in off of these? I'm gonna throw Shark Chariot out first. I'm slowly but surely deciding my decisions. I could even use Despair on my 1/1. Like, Despair on my 1/1 could actually be like considered. Field promotion? Who are you field promoting? Oh my god! Okay. I mean, she's scary with those kind of stats. I really did want to kill you, but at the same point, I guess I can try to make my opponent kill you, so that's the reason why I'm fine with this. So we do that, which means that we get the buff, because bear in mind, every single time we get one of these encroaching mists, it is actually buffing Viego as well. So he gets buffs, this gets buffs, we all get buffs. Okay. Don't want to go forward with him. I guess at this point we'll go forward with him first. Bearing in mind that we have got a Rekindler, so we don't... If he dies, it's not the worst thing that can happen to us, because we can rebuild him better than he was before, better, stronger, faster. So that's what I need to tell myself, is that it doesn't necessarily matter if he died, because I could make him again. So looks like we're going to be getting this back. How soon Demacia forgets I can remove your Shyvana, meaning that you only have one more left. Potential. Oh! I mean, that's devastating. That is devastating. That is actually really well played. Because what that means is I'm going to be losing this and not getting it back. So I am facing down a lot of dragons. Unless I use this just to kill you. So before you return to the enemy side and make this a lot worse for me. Ah! before you go back to the enemy side, I kill you, and then I do have a Rekindler. So I want to throw down one Viego and then throw down this. I mean, admittedly, I might actually just be dead by the significant amount of damage, because that is a significant amount of damage. Oh, it's close. It's close. Okay. I'd be lying if I said that Squeaky Bum Time had not initiated. Squeaky Bum Time has definitely initiated. Oh, the anus! It pulsates! It's fine. Don't worry about it. This is, it's merely... Ooh. I mean, I was not expecting that. That was not something that I was actually expecting, so... Fair play to them. I might as well do this at this moment in time.
We wear red to
Okay.
the fall.
So I want to throw down Rekindler, and once I throw down Rekindler, I believe this game is done. I mean, oh, the Rekindlers! They all belong to me! So, right now, I've got two of these. Potential Ruination could be a thing, but so I've got another Rekindler anyway. But, so theoretically, we should be able to steal 2 units. Like, if this works the way I believe it should, we should be able to steal 2 units. So Shadow Mode to my opponent. They know it's over, I know it's over. We throw everything forward, because, actually no, I'll keep you back. But Shadow Mode to my opponent, honestly, really well played. Really well played. Shadow Mode! That's what this deck does! Oh, it's stupid, and yet, so at the same time, really fun. I do like the idea of what my opponent's doing. Like, definitely Shadow Owls with, like, those dragons and Shyvana is a really good way of building as well. I can see this being quite popular. I do actually understand its reasoning. I just really like just trying to make Viego work on his own. Because to me, making him work on his own is the true skill. Is the true proper worth. Okay. Throw down you.
Where are you?
So. I mean, I want to kill this. It's going to get harder and harder to kill you. Okay. So, straight up throwing down... Yep. So, you do that move, but I also do this move. Which means we're on an even playing field. Exactly. That's what I thought. Okay. Now, I could actually make a Mask Mother, but I kind of want to wait for Mask Mother until we actually play you. So, instead, I'm going to play this. Okay. Now, they could have a second. They could have a second one of these, which would be scary. And probably I should not be throwing my life away here for what is probably going to be a second one of these going to come out. There's going to be a second one. But I need to remember that this would drop on the next turn. Yeah, so yeah, they do that. But you need to remember that, like, Shyvana might drop on the next turn. And if they had 2 of those dragons on the field, I would, again, it would be squeaky bum time for me. I'm willing to wait. Because I do have Black Spear. Ooh, that's nice. Okay. Sacrifice you. Go into this move. Just to get the buff. More than anything. Okay. Start to get rid of some dragons. Okay. Now I can throw down Viego and throw down. So I could throw down Viego and then I could throw down Rite of Calling. Like I might end up regretting these moves. In fact, I probably will end up regretting these moves.
Submission or death for all who live.
But willing to do this for what I'm going to say is the greater good. Okay. So the buffs happen. No, what? No! What? Why does everyone leave me? Why does everyone leave before I get the chance of pure glory? Really good idea. I assume that they're going to be running Despair, because Despair actually works with the idea that they could be doing here, because like obviously like what Despair does is it allows you to be able to Frostbite and then use Despair, so you're killing your opponent's card without your Nexus actually having to take any damage. So that's what I'm going to assume, and that is actually really powerful. And I expect this deck to actually become like a quite a standard and brilliant deck.
What's that noise?
Okay. Pass this. Throw you down. But no, I honestly expect this deck to become like a really solid deck. These like it wouldn't necessarily have to be Kindred, although Kindred is a good pick in that deck as well. But the idea of using Ashe with Shadow Isles coming back, like potentially a spooky Ashe, I could see like really coming back. Okay. At this moment in time, we are not looking too bad. If they throw down Ashe, we Vile Feast our own Spider, then Black Spear. Oh, Gomez, why do you... I mean, we could Vengeance, but... I could also use this guy into a Black Spear. It's not the moves I want to do. I mean, it is, because otherwise why would I be doing them? But... use this, which opens up the Black Spear move. Now, admittedly, they could have Troll Charm. I just want to point out that Troll Charm is a thing. It is a thing that I'm aware of. But I will damn well still go for this anyway. Okay. And then what we can do is we can throw down Viego, throw him down. Potential Frostbite mechanics going into him, but I do have Rekindler as well, so I do have a way of getting him back. And we can also Chronicler the Rekindler, so there is multiple ways to help myself out here. And the question is whether or not I want to go with throwing down Fading Memories on top of this. A true Valyorian, welcome!
Valyorian, welcome.
Right. thank you so much for the follow. How are you doing? Lord Deckstream, how are you doing? I hope that all is well with you. How are you enjoying the new cards? Okay. So, I could actually go for Scourge. Actually, no, I can't do Scourge. Like, okay, I was thinking, do I want to do a Chronicler on top of it? I could throw down Scourge and then use Fading Memories on top of Scourge. Because by doing so, we would actually, like, you know, get 5... It's also a stall tactic. So this is stalling out my opponent because they're probably not... Unless they've got Frostbites, obviously, which they are running Ashe. That is to be expected.
Where we go.
They retreat.
Let's just throw this down here. Just to know that I've got it. If you die, I can bring you back multiple times.
Tear them apart.
So there's going to be a Frostbite. You know that this is here. You don't do that move unless you've got the Frostbite to back it up. Or at least I don't. I assume you don't. Kind of working. So, which you don't have a chance to play yet. Fun to watch people use them, though. It is indeed like it's such. Ooh. Okay. So just deciding to instantly. I mean, I think if you want to Frostbite anyone, it would be this one because this is like this is the only one who could. Oh, that's the reason why. Now I get you. Okay, on the plus side, I can bring him back. I do need to kill Kindred first, so I do have Vengeance. But I can bring my Viego back, so it's not the worst thing that's happened to me. Okay.
Go get the shiny devil.
Gonna throw you down first, though. Because I kind of want to be throwing down Vengeance. I definitely want to make sure that Kindred is off this board before I can even consider. So, they get massive draw. Try to kill my spider. We say, not today! The spider lives! Okay. They could actually throw down another Kindred, but at least we can prevent Kindred's level up. If I can prevent Kindred's level up, I'm still happy. Okay. So at this moment in time, they've still got okay trades. I can throw down Rekindler next turn. Because basically, I don't like. It's weird. I don't really want too many things dying if I could have Viego on the board. Because the only good trade I've got right now is throwing you forward, and you just get traded off and die. Most likely to the Butcher, if I was going to be honest. Whereas obviously the Butcher can die to the Seeker. So there's very little point in me going forward there. Although obviously they are starting to get these. These are becoming scary. And the Ashe and Despair moves they could potentially have as well are also scary. Go on! Play another card! There we go.
All the world on one arrow.
Now admittedly, this is... I am putting myself in peril of despair. But I'm also giving myself so I can trade people away and then I can bring back more Viegos. It's fine. It's fine. We'll bring back more. So there is a slight chance that we can kill Ashe. It's very slight and probably not going to work, but I will go for it just in case it works. Okay. Willing to go down to 12. We're going to go down to 12 here. Okay. I knew they were most likely going to be able to Frostbite, but I had to go for it. Plus as well, I do have another Rekindler, so that's the reason why. The only problem is that it doesn't count as any like damage stats off of the Rekindler, which is a little bit upsetting, but it's fine. If we can throw down both of these, we can actually get potentially the level up over here. But I do want to, like, part of me really does want to throw down this. Just to get two of them on the board. Just because it's harder to deal with two of them. Okay. I feel like they're gonna throw down Kindred again. My guess would be that we see Kindred again. Or I mean, or just like all the Ashes, which obviously Ashe is not good for me, because what Ashe means is that they've got double freeze. Oh, that's not good. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. Okay. So they're freeze both of both my Viegos. Got this, which I could use on a Rekindler, but without him leveled, without the level right now, it's not looking good. Actually, with this level, because you die, which actually potentially we could, which if we do get the level, would that just be like dead, like in terms of like we kill, we grab, like this could work. This could work, people. So we level, we level you, we stand meads. Yeah, I mean I can see this. I can see this working, right? We can do this, I believe. I mean, I feel like I'm going to be killing, I'm going to be grabbing their Undying. So, we level! Boom, boom, boom! Now, come to my side of the field! So, both of them are leveled. And now it should be, so, we go back. You come to my side. And one Ashe is dead. So, one Ashe is dead. We buff up our field. And we've, I mean, it's starting to look good. This is not how I planned things, but it's working! This is not what I planned, but at the same point, it's working, it's glorious. And all I need to do right now is even throw down this Atrocity move. I mean, we've basically got the finish. Obviously, I don't want to Atrocity yet. I could actually Atrocity off of the Undying, because the Undying is currently mine. So, I could actually Atrocity off of the Undying, or even use Rite of Calling on the Undying, because it does belong to me, and so this will force it to stay belonging to me, right? If I'm not mistaken, if I am very much not mistaken, this should mean that it stays on my side of the field. But we'll find out, because I'm not exactly sure how that will work. Because it is a kidnapped unit, but also not a kidnapped unit. That's the level up on Ashe. Okay. We just need to develop. Don't worry, it's gonna be okay. We just need to, because obviously they're gonna be frostbiting another unit. We throw down the lifesteal. Throw down the lifesteal unit. It's gonna be okay, everyone. It's gonna be okay. Maybe, hopefully. Oh no! Okay. Things being okay are slowly but surely slipping away. So things being okay are slowly but surely slipping away. If we throw down you over here, and you over here, how close? So we can live on 2. Okay, here's what we do. So we live on 2. We do this. We let this go down. we live on 2. We then. Actually, no, crap, I wanted to keep you alive, didn't I? Because if I kept you alive, I could have used Chronicler, which would have meant that I could have actually got, like, a 3rd Viego on the board. Much upset. I do apologize. I have bamboozled myself. Okay. It'll be fine, though, because we've got an Undying. We took their Undying from them. It'll be fine, don't worry. Do not fret, he says, hopingly. So, these all die. I then go, ah, you belong to me. Ah, you belong to me. And we've got this Undying. So, I feel like we go forward. we go forward with the knowledge that, with the knowledge that if worst comes to the worst, we'd still find another way out. This is actually, this is one of those decks whereby once you level and get multiple Viegos on the board, just that's when, you belong to me, you belong to me, you belong to me. Karma is a really powerful deck. Really powerful deck. Okay, I'll be fine. I can beat Karma Ezreal in my sleep. It'll be fine. I've got all the big buff emo boys. It's fine. So, this is the new champion. So, because you haven't watched that, this is. Oh, thank you for the congrats on the puppy. Thank you. Yeah, so this is like one of the new champions they've literally just added to the game this evening. Really funny champion, and like when you can work certain things out with them, it is a lot of fun. So, gonna throw down you because the encroaching mist will then buff. Don't blink or you'll miss me. I should have potentially actually kept like, but I know that I've got a black spear. I can kill Ezreal, so it's fine. I assume that Ezreal goes for killing you. Like, that's going to be my guess, is that Ezreal's going to go for trying to target and kill the truth. So, who's it targeting? Why do I get to see who you're targeting? Oh, you're targeting. Okay, like, normally you get to see where this arrow is going. No arrow today. But it's fine. I do have the ability of using fading memories on top of this to give myself another encroaching shadows. But yet again, it's not actually a bad move. So, part of me kind of wants to wait until we actually play my big boy, but at the same point, him getting another buff, I'm not going to say no to him getting another buff right now, because every single time you summon one of these, it's buffing him as well. So, I'm not going to say no to him becoming a 7/6. Like, I'd be a fool! I'd be a fool to say no to that kind of statage. Okay. I do this because I know that I've got Black Spear and I can kill Ezreal. I mean, that's fine. It's absolutely fine. As much of me wishes I could use Glimpse. As much of me wishes I could use Glimpse and get a bit of draw going right now. I really want to kill Ezreal. So, I will kill Ezreal. Okay. I do want to play this. Because it's all about trying to make things like with 20 power die. That's going to be like the hardship. Plus as well, my opponent could have recalls. I would actually expect recalls within my opponent's deck.
My queen.
Okay. I would expect recalls within my opponent's deck. So, what I want to do is I want to throw out Treasure Seeker. Throw out Treasure Seeker. Throw out these, because each one of these... God damn you, Ezreal! Okay. I can actually kill Ezreal with the Despair. Which yet again is actually becoming like what might be my move. Okay. I'll throw this down first. Because at least then that's something dying, which is going to be helping him out. Okay. Meat bags! The problem is that if I do this, I do give my opponent a Mystic Shot. Because he's still getting a Nexus Strike. Okay. So, he is fearsome, so that's why. And also, ordering here is very important. You want him to die. You want this to die first. So, okay, of course the recall happens. They come to recall. Okay. So, if I get the recall, I no longer get to use the Despair move, which is very much upset. It is very much upset. I'm not gonna lie and say that it's not upset. It is upset. Okay.
Look at the shiny devil.
I know that I'm giving them a target with that, but I can nullify that target. Oh, do you want to be famous? Do you want to send this bot to the Shadow Realm? Where the hell's the where's the thing? There. Wait, is that the right one? Yes, this is the one. Send this bot to the Shadow Realm if I can find the damn ban button. Why can't I find you? There you are. Good. I mean that's definitely so. Oh, unhelpful Yoda, how you doing? Like, how would you I picked Ruination. I picked the side of Ruination, and I would do it again. Okay. I actually want to do some damage. I actually do want to do some damage into their side. Now, I don't want to play. Let's play you. This is gonna be him taking damage, but at the same point, the plan is to take Ezreal down with me. Although they could have deny, so okay. I'll let them take that. Actually, I feel like I wait on this front. Let's just go. I feel like I force out a deny. If they've got deny, I want to force it out now. Or Notify, because I guess Notify would also be able to affect that. That's fine. I will convince myself that's gonna be fine. I have got other issues and problems. Many other issues and problems. Okay, if I do this, we get the buff into him, but then obviously we're gonna get the buff into like they can now block. They can now block Viego, which is less what I'm after. Okay. The immediate buff! But the first time an ally dies, he still summons one, so we can actually get 2 out of this. Okay. Now then. So do I want to get this one out? Let's get this one out and then use the Master Mother on top. Let's use the Master Mother on the bigger stat, shall we? Okay. Use the Master Mother on the bigger stat, give myself more stats. Stats on stats on stats! Okay. I could have considered Despair, but yet again, we're against Ionia. They've got the ability to deny. I feel less confident. I feel less confident about doing that kind of moving on them. The only one who can defend Viego is this, and then like they can't defend the other Masked Mother. Like unless like they've got recalls, which they could have recalls, by the way. Let's not leave out recalls. They're massively usable here. Okay, potentially damage spell. So get excited or something along these lines to kill Viego, I can assume. But right now they are still dead. Okay, they're going for the recall. That's why. That's the reason why they're going for recall. But that's fine. That is the level up on Ezreal as well. I could get... So if I were to do this, this would be the level up on Viego. Which actually, like... I wanted to go with, because it would deny the level up on Ezreal. It denies the level up on Ezreal, and then it also means that we get the level up on what's his face? So potential Nopify. Potential Nopify. But I have to hope. I have to go in with hope, because if we get this and we level you up, then literally you just become my enemy's worst nightmare. You do, because that would just kill their Ezreal. Because Ezreal is the strongest ally, and so he would die. Let's see what they're gonna do here. It's gotta be Nobify, because even if they throw a Get Excited on top of Viego, this is gonna be done. Then those two are gonna be done. He's gonna be leveling up regardless. And oh, but even if he died, the fact now if he levels Rekindler, we can bring him back even if he dies. So it's all good. It's all good. That's the level up. What they went too greedy. They should have actually like thrown you out to die on top of the 4/4 that was ephemeral, because like they put themselves more in hot water by not doing. I mean, Ezreal to the graveyard with you. So Ezreal's down. We've then got the buff, and also bearing in mind that we've got Atrocity directly to core if we needed it. There's the Karma. There's the Karma. I could even consider Despair. I could consider Despair. But I will wait. I will play the wait game. He says, I mean, immediately next turn they level Karma. So next turn they level Karma, which can be scary. It is a scary fault. They're only doing that the once though. Like you're only getting the one hit on me at the moment. So I'll take it. Bear in mind I've got another one in hand and I've got a Rekindler. That's the things that you need to remember here as to why it doesn't matter to me. Haha! I have forced you to remove all of your hands, and now Atrocity directly to core. I mean, I could go for the Atrocity move. This would be GG. Sod it, we'll just do it. Let's not screw around. I could have played and like there was other moves I could have done. Like I could have got like 2 Viegos on the board, but we've already done that. Shadow at our point. Let's not let them linger on misery any longer. Shadow Moat well played. From Flash of Brilliance that could save me. Save me! That doesn't save me. Okay. Is there anything from you? Save me. That doesn't save me! Okay. Get rid of this and get rid of this. Find something that can save me.